over the electric at this property, okay? All right, they've got a warrant from the court. Okay?
I've got no. Forget what's to say that if. Yeah, but the warrant has been issued. There's no judge's name that's been on it. I've been in contact with the court. There's no name. There's no name.
Okay then, so this interaction, what you're going to see is, like she said, EDF, electric company, has got a warrant to come and change the meters or something like that. Because there's money owed on the electric. Now, to me, that is a civil matter, so I don't understand why the police are there. And I don't understand why the police are speaking to him or even interacting with him when it's a civil matter. It's got nothing to do with them. They should be there to make sure a breach of the peace is not being committed. But you know what the police are like. They can't help but get involved in civil matters and then make themselves feel important by doing so. But let's just get in. Well, I'm going to say now, I'm not going to interrupt this video. I'm just going to let it play all the way through, uninterrupted, and then I'll have my opinion at the end.
These guys have already been intimidating me and put right in front of my face. Why? Because they come in my face. They're threatening to break into my house. They have. They're threatening to break into the house.
Are you filming?
Yes, I'm filming, yeah.
EDF are here. They've got the warrant. Today's the last day to execute it. The locksmith is here, okay? I'm asking you to come down.
I'm not.
That's what I'm saying, okay? There's money over the electric at this property, okay? All right. They've got a warrant from the court. Okay?
I've got no. Forget what's to say that if. Yeah, but the warrant has been issued. There's no judge's name that's been on it. I've been in contact with the court. There's no name. There's no name. It needs to have a name of the person that's. Yeah, yeah, that's right. And that's why I'm standing here, because I'm frightened. I'm a vulnerable adult. I'm classed as a vulnerable adult, and I'm not coming down to open door because I'm intimidated. Sorry. Sorry.
Money is owed on this property.
Are you here under your oath? You're here as a constable today. Can I make you aware that I'm just yeah, no, I just want to make sure that you're here under your oath today.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here.
No, I'm not arguing.
Not
You're a police constable, so it means you're under oath. But can I just make you aware? Can I make you aware of the Section 26 Courts and Criminal Justice Act? Can I make you aware of the Courts and Criminal Justice Act, 2015? Sorry?
They've got a warrant. You not going to open the door last time?
I've spoken to the court. The court of. Yes, I know, but it's been obtained by fraud. There's no judge. I've spoke to the courts. There's no. They can't authorise. They can't consent. They can't They can't authorise. Sorry, what is are you here to prevent breach of the peace? Sorry, what's your name and number?
Peveril, 13655.
13655. Sorry, and what's your what's your
My name's PC Hamilton, sir. 13532.
right? Okay.
Right, here to prevent a breach of the peace.
Fantastic.
I've got a warrant,
Yeah.
which says on the warrant they are allowed to use force if they need to gain entrance to the property. And because you're not opening the door, then they are allowed to execute that warrant. Okay?
Have you?
We're not executing the warrant on their behalf. We're here to make sure there's not a breach of the peace.
Right. Okay. So there's been criminal damage. These guys can be committing fraud because. But the warrant is not in my. The warrant is not in. The warrant's invalid because it's out of date. Even if it was valid.
It's not out of date. Today's the last day they can do this.
28 days.
Today's the last day.
28 days. So it was issued on the 11th. Allegedly issued on the 11th.
They're about to use the locksmith to get into your door. Do you not?
Are you facilitating that?
No, we're here to prevent a breach of the peace.
Yeah, I know, and I'm not going to be coming down to. I'm not coming down to because I'm intimidated by these guys.
Right, okay, but they will be using the locksmith to get into the door then.
Right. Well, I don't consent to that. I don't consent to that. Right. The warrant is for somebody else. It's not me. It's a different person, so it's fraudulent. My name's Tobe Hayden. My name's Tobe Hayden Lee. I've had no paperwork served on me at all to give me the opportunity to resolve this.
They've got paper from the court, okay?
Yeah, it's fraudulent. It's in a different name.
This property,
Yeah.
owes electric.
It's not. No, it doesn't. It isn't the property. The warrant is for the person, not.
Are you saying that you're not the homeowner or the tenant?
I'm saying that I'm not the name of the person that's on the warrant.
Take that up. Whoever it is then can take it up in court, can't they?
Right, so it's the 11th of April. Are you saying today's the last day of the warrant? 28.
What EDF have just
Well, if you look on your, if you look,
Have a debate about it.
no, no, that's fine.
They've got the warrant.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it can be taken up with court, okay?
So have you been advised? They have said if there's any dispute, then you can argue that.
You can argue that, and they'll take the meter out, and then you'll put your normal meter back in.
They've advised that they will do that if there's any dispute, okay? But because there's quite a lot of outstanding payments that need to be made, well, the court warrant has been made.
Yes, that's right. To Mr. Toby Fugwell, 39 Glebe Lane. That's not me. It's a different person. So the warrant's invalid because it's not me.
You've changed your name, haven't you, sir?
We're talking about the warrant, the paperwork that he's got.
Changed your name, haven't you?
We're also looking at the date. We're looking at so 28 days from the.
Where they get into property, okay?
Sorry.
They're getting into your property.
Right, and you're witnessing that. That's okay. Right, okay.
We're here to prevent the breach of the peace, as said before, okay?
I've given you the opportunity to come down and speak to me, and you haven't.
Yeah, but I've been already talked to these guys. It's the warrant is fraudulent. Someone's committed perjury by going into court and stating that there's a health and safety issue.
If that's the case, then you need to speak to. If you're denying any knowledge of this, you can speak to the property tenant or homeowner. Okay. Other than that, it'd be through a solicitor.
So as you heard, the police said they're just there to prevent a breach of the peace. So why are you getting involved? Why are you on the property? If you're there just to prevent a breach of the peace, you should stay back, not say anything, not get involved at all, and just monitor the situation to see if there is a breach of the peace. Now, I'm not here to say people shouldn't pay their gas or their electric or whatever. You should just pay your bills. I know they're absolutely sky high at the minute, and probably gonna stay that way for the foreseeable future, because I don't see it going down at all. But it's just one of those things we are all screwed and we have to do. But like they said, they're not here to collect the money, otherwise they'll take the cars on the drive. They're here to change the meter over to a pay-as-you-go meter, and they do that because they slam sky high tariffs on it. So you stick, what, £10 on it and you're only getting like £5 because they take the others. It's ridiculous. And these energy companies are laughing because they're rolling around making millions and millions, while the average person struggles to pay the bills with the cost of just living at the minute. Your electric's gone up, your food's gone up, your gas has gone up. Bloody everybody's car insurance is going up. Everything's going up. Nothing's coming down. And that's just a fact of the world we're in at the moment. Now, like I said, this interaction, the police said it was there just to prevent a breach of the peace. So why are they getting involved? Why they're the ones doing all the talking and not their bailiffs? Because they're not there just to prevent a breach of the peace. They're there to show we are on the side of the bailiffs, regardless if they're in the right or wrong. Oh, all that being said, everything I said in this video is just my opinion. If you don't like it, tough to do. As always, I want to thank my members for being a member. If you want to become a member, click the join button down below. I want to know your opinion on this in the comments down below. And like the video as it does up in YouTube's algorithm. And I'll catch you on the next one.